Yo, what's good? It's been on fire here back with another video, and today we're going to be hopping into another College Football 25 video. Today we're going to be bringing a practice mode video. I haven't done this in a little while, so just going to bring something different for you guys. We're going to be going over a few route combos that I like out of the trips tight end formation. We're really going to be running them out of the PA slot corner play. This is in the Alabama playbook. It's obviously in a lot of playbooks, Arizona, SMU. And really, we're running a lot of hot routes, so you could really run these plays out of any trips tight end in the game. It's in Oklahoma State as well. A lot of good playbooks obviously have trips tight end. So a lot of good plays. I like running it out of the PA slot corner, and the reason is just it has a few good stock routes that we can use. The post, the corner route, the other corner route, backside drag. So sometimes it'll save you a hot route to do. But again, we're in the Alabama playbook, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So, taking a look at what we have, we're going to be actually incorporating a lot of motion in this kind of sequence that we're doing. Now, the reason we're doing that is to, I'm just going to make my face cam a little bit bigger. The reason that we're doing that is to kind of create confusion in the defense. So, a lot of times I'm going to motion over this player here or this player here with number one here. So, the first setup that I like is to go with just a little simple route combo. We're just going to go with B on a zig route and just motion them across and keep the play action. But these zig routes are really just easy routes on the outside. They're a little bit slower, a little bit delayed, and it makes your life pretty easy to actually go ahead and use them. They're very good man beaters as well, so it's definitely something that we will be going back to and using. Again, all I'm doing is just putting B on a zig. We have the drag post combo coming across. Then you have that corner out deeper that you could potentially hit if you're able to like click on and fit it in that window. Another thing that you could do that would maybe open up a little bit better spacing is to just put A on kind of a smart routed corner out. So this would open up B late. Again, you have the drag coming across late as well. So we're going to motion B across every time. We're going to be doing different things though. So immediately another thing that we could do is go with let's say we go RB on an angle route. Then what we can do here is, let's say we just go simple flat concept, or Y on a flat. We could actually go Y on a zig, B on a zig, and then X on a post, and run something like this. It's going to give us a lot of options. Hit this post in the middle of the field. You have the zigs. The zigs are going to be really good. Again, they're really good man beaters, and then also what they do is they're really good zone coverage beaters. They're really good at pulling down zones, pulling like hook curl zones down. They also pull curl flat zones down as well. A lot of stuff there. So we're just going to motion him across. Of course, we can hit B over there on there. We still have the post on the left, and then we still have this angle route over here. So just a lot of options there out of this particular route combo. So I'll show it just one more time here. And again, you can just hit this route out here. You'll take your 5 yards, and what it's going to start doing is forcing him to play underneath. And again, I'll try and like switch to man coverage at some point in this video so you guys get a look at some of these routes against man. But we're not always going to be putting B on a zig. We will mix it up and put him on different routes so that it's not obvious what we do. But yeah, that's going to be this setup. Now, the next setup that we're going to incorporate is going to be, again, kind of a different style. What we're going to do is go with you could put him on a post or a deep crosser here. Steeler's choice. I'll leave it up to you guys. We're going to put Y on a zig, just X on a streak, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put RB on a wheel, and let's just put B on a little in route. Now when you motion that in route across, it's going to turn into an out route, and it's going to open up this wheel route with a little bit of spacing here. Then you have zig crosser open as well. So we're going to motion him across. You see he's still going to stay kind of breaking over there, and it's going to open up this route with the running back. Now this route's going to actually work a little bit better if we were even in like further to the middle, just because it's giving that wheel route a little bit more space. You don't want him further to the sidelines. So again, this is a look at the route combo. B on an in route, Y on a zig, A on a post, or deep cross. Again, it's up to you. Post would be probably just a little bit kind of sounder, and you see you can hit it in that window there. If you're more focused on actually getting a route that's going to break to the sidelines, that's where you could go deep cross. But yeah, let's show that one more time, and then we can get into another setup. And again, with X, if I wanted to, I could also just leave X on the deep post. I would go post. If I'm going to go with deep crosser, I could put X on the post instead of just a streak. That still gives you another option that you can like hit in there. And then, of course, should do a good enough job of clearing out for that deep cross to still be open a little bit late. Let's show the wheel route one more time, though. And again, if you don't find the zig route to be good enough, you could just put Y on a flat or a regular out route, whatever you'd like. You could also put B on a flat, motion across if that's what you prefer. Really shouldn't make all that big of a difference. Now, we got hit, but the running back was open. Just couldn't see it. Now, let's take this a step further. Let's say we do want to keep our running back blocked. It's perfectly fine. What we can do now is go with a normal different route. Let's go with just a basic drag route here. You can motion him across, put him on a drag, and this just gives us an underneath option. Should have highballed that, but the crosser was open. He definitely would have been open late. So that is my fault, but here's the route combo again. And this time he sticks. I don't understand this game. This is the same play, same coverage, whatever. So you can also leave the drag if it's just going to be another body if they're going to, like, for whatever reason, match on in some kind of a weird way. Sometimes doing this will help, but you could also feel free to just go with the streak and the tight end on the post if anything is going to concern you with the way that those guys are doing their routes. So that is one way to do it for sure. Now, another way we can kind of run this is to, let's say we want to go with our B on just a little in route, then what we can actually do is go with B on kind of a slant behind him. I would go something like this. So you can fit in that corner right over there. Now, ideally the running back runs that a little bit cleaner than he did there, but be on a slant. You could do it whatever you want with A here. He's kind of in a weird spot. And you could also run the setup if you wanted to flip these guys. I'm okay with doing that, of course. I just like motioning B because we've kind of been doing him the whole video, right? But here we have options. I didn't get a good timing on that pass, but the slant and the other guy were open, so you definitely have options here. And we can actually just keep we could keep B on his corner out because he's already on one, which also makes your guys' life a little bit easier. But also just a nice little delayed route, and it's gonna help out the spacing. A lot of times that running back will be open. So another combo that I like will be to start incorporating this running back on a flat. These are dangerous routes for many reasons, and I like using hitches for these routes, believe it or not. These little hitch routes, they are very good for spacing. So like if I wanted to go with a double hitch route combo, I would put B on a hitch, Y on a hitch, X on a post, and then RB on a flat, and I would just motion him across, and he's going to kind of sit here in the middle of the field, and one of these guys is almost always going to be open. If not, multiple of those players will be open. They're really good at pulling zones. The flat route creates really good spacing over there for sure. So again, I would probably motion over Y in this case, but you'd be fine if you motion the other guy too. So also it opens up your corner route significantly. You saw it before. That route was difficult to throw with just the zig. Now it's a lot more kind of constant. This post probably should be open over there on the left side as well. Yeah, you can kind of fit it in there even with a little bit of a late throw. Not a great pass lead. We're still able to complete that pass. So just giving yourself a few options here. Kind of to go back to something we did earlier with the deep cross, you could still do this as well. If you want to leave these guys over here by themselves, feel free. You could actually go like curl. If you want to take it a step further, he's still going to sit there. It will be a tight throw. Be careful. You usually want to kind of pass lead down almost, but that is an option. Another thing I like to do is kind of go zig wheel. This is not a terrible idea either. This would be good for man coverage because those guys tend to get open. Another thing we can do is kind of keep him on his corner route, and then what we could do is go with A on a drag, X on a streak. With Y here, you can do whatever. I might go corner route, and then we can motion him across. Even with RB, I could still put him on a wheel. And now he's going to run like a post route for us. That's a crazy play by 24, but that post should have been a little bit more open, honestly. He's probably going to be more open for a little bit further to this hash mark. So the hashes are definitely important, for sure. This is also going to give us just more space to throw this corner out over here. Yeah, a lot more space to hit that pass. So that's a good combo as well if you wanted to. Another thing we could do, and I'm just throwing out lots of different route combos at this point, trying to get as many route combos for you guys as well. You're going to put B on a post, I believe. I'm just going to double check. Okay, so he's going to flip to the corner route, which is what you want. So let's motion him back across. So you're going to put B on a post route, and then what you're going to do is put A on a streak, like let's say RB on a flat. Keep everything else the same. You're going to motion him across, and he's going to turn. He's going to actually just stay in corner route like this. And then look how much space we have for the running back. You have the drag that's going to be open. This may be a better combo even further to this hash as well. So B on a post, A on a streak, RB on a flat. And if you're facing more man coverage, you could put RB on just something like this little out route as well. It's really not going to make a massive difference. Now, our streak got pushed so far inside that he didn't actually end up clearing anything. So if you notice that happening, what you could do that could be a little bit different is just put B on the streak, keep that corner out the way it is. And then now he's going to get kind of a delayed thing, but he still really should open up this player. And he's running a deep corner out. You could obviously shorten that up a little bit. And the way you could do that is with the custom stem. Like if I wanted to turn it to this, or I could even go one further, then that's going to be a little bit of a better length. Pause for this to work. So you see the space was there. I got a bad throw, but that's a combo. Some deep attackers, deep cross could work. You see he's actually going to break to this outside. This is a good man coverage beater if it's cover 0, but just some ideas for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, you want more videos of this style, we could go over a lot of different formations and show some more practice mode stuff, because the thing is, when talk through every step doing, but hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Peace, I'm out of here.